What is more the scraps, bro? Hey, I ain't a kid, right? Wow, that's even more crazy. But I just go for the camera. Welcome back to another video. It's a brand new week again. Hey, we doing this on repeat, bro. I ain't telling you. But it's a brand new week again. It's currently Monday, the 18th of August. And it's 41 minutes after 11 in the AM. And we have a trade. I got this position on US 30. It's a buy limit. As you can see there on the screen, we were tagged into this trade. And here's the thing about it. I was tagged into this trade on both accounts, both the 20K two-step evaluation account and the 10K flash account from Seek Funds. So I give shout out to them. You know, they got good pricing right there. However, I was tagged in on the two prop accounts, but I was not tagged in on my personal account. So if you could see there, the buy limit is still active and we came close to it, but price is just rejecting the whole time. So here's the thing about that. I don't want to open a position anywhere above the buy limit for two reasons. One, currently I'm kind of neutral. It's like I want it to come down, but at the same time I don't want it to come down because I'm in this trade on two other accounts. And the second reason is because I don't want to affect the aim, the target and the risk to reward. You know, I don't want it to be less or 1-to-1 or 1-to-1.5 or anything like that. So it must be the exact entry, and I'm holding it for whatever loss, which is the same thing. It remains constant and the target remains constant as well. So yeah, I realized something with this SIG 10K flash account though. It's a 30-day challenge, so I only have 30 days to pass the challenge. So risking the smallest amount possible is not the best option for this type of account. That's for the 20K two-step evaluation that I have, but I would need to trade this account a little bit different, and I know a lot of people are against trading multiple accounts at the same time. I am somewhat against it as well. It's just the circumstances right now. The 20K two-step is in like a good enough drawdown, and most of the trades that I am placing on my personal account are the same trades that I place on the other accounts because I hardly take trades anyway. So once I get a trade opportunity, I'm not finding any high or low probability trades. Well, last week it was kind of low probability and I still take it across all. That was only because I placed one trade, so for the whole week. And then Thursday, which was the trade that I lost, the low probability trade was the second trade for the week. So hey, I'm human and I want to trade. I like trading. So I still find myself sometimes taking low probability trades, sometimes trading when I shouldn't be trading. But I have drastically reduced this. So let me see how the journey continues. Imperfect, ain't ever claimed to be, but we learning every day. And this is how we're looking for right now. We'll come back and fill you in once we get to any of the areas of interest. Bro, I can't make it up. Like, I really can't make it up. It's a brand new day. It's, what is it, Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, the 19th of August. August 19th, you can believe that we almost through the entire month, and August is the 8th month in the year, so we almost through the entire year. That's crazy, isn't it? But I lost that trade yesterday. As you can see there on the screen. Okay, now, me guys, this trade making a cracking and something and higher. Alright, so good. It's not that this trade pissed me off, right? Because really and truly, a lot of the trades been happening like that. But it's the fact that a lot of the trades been happening like that is what pissed me off. Because, bro, if you just like take a scroll through the past 5 trades I had, right? 2 of them, let me have that scroll. Let's have that scroll together. right? So we got this loss, which was merely a little, I can't say it's a wick, but price did not go in that direction, right? And we're at TP right now, right? This is the other annoying thing. We just would have smashed up TP. We would have broke it up. Here we have another one that price didn't want to go in the direction. Price just decided to take me out and, you know, went up. This is one win, 1 in a million. Here now, we have price being even more disrespectful and barely jamming, you know, anything where the loss is concerned. Another one. Nah, this one was a win. This one was a win. I can't do myself like that. But you get the picture, right? You get the picture. This was one of the only losses, and this was still in July. This was the only loss where I was wrong. I was wrong. It wasn't just, you know, a little, I was early or anything like that. I was wrong. And it tempting you by, like, it really and truly tempting you by if you just say, you know what, full margin, fuck the stop loss. Like, hey, get your mothers. No, you need to be a professional trader, bro. When them lingering thoughts trying to, like, see through your mind and then intrusive thoughts, right? Yeah, that lingering. Them intrusive thoughts come in here, they be like, shoot somebody. I mean, don't use a stop loss. I have to remain disciplined, you know? I can't just walk outside like a straight, enter these trades with no risk management just because I've been seeing that it's barely taking me stop loss, man. I might barely go $20, $30 over what I'm risking, and then it's gonna go in my favor, and I'm gonna get 120, 130 out of the trade. But no, because for them days when I'm wrong, I'll be completely wrong. I'll be so wrong that all the times that I've been being right won't even make sense. So what sense does it? If it won't make sense, what sense does it make if I actually risk my sanity, my profit, my skills in risk managing? Alright? I'm gonna jeopardize all that just because I don't want to take a small loss. Let's catch you down, self. We back on this thing. We in this game. Anyways, I do not have a trade as yet, but trust me, the minute I find a trade, y'all gonna know. And I'm going to fill you in on how that trade goes. But for right now, yep, Tuesday, we down 1L for the week, 70 pips. Let me see how this week go. I bet. I 100% sure. I bet this week gonna end positive. Watch, mark my words, mark it. But I'll come back and check it with you just. Where ain't that? We back and I have a trade. It's a US 30 sell. It was initially a sell limit, but I got tagged in on the prop account, but not my personal account, just like yesterday. And I was hoping that price just keep pushing and not tag me in on my personal, which would kind of suck because personal is immediate money, but it's a neutral state or frame of mind to be in, I guess. But yeah, I'm still not tagged in on the personal again like yesterday, but eventually that one yesterday got tagged in and I suffered a small loss, which was a good loss. It was actually the same amount, like the exact to the cent, bro. And that was like, I just felt good. I felt good about the loss. Like when I look back at it, at first I felt good just knowing that whether this trade was a win or a loss, I'd be okay with it. But after taking the loss and after actually studying it, I realized that holy smokes, this is the third consecutive time my stop loss saying the same thing. Yeah, slippage can, you know, push you off or whatever, but it's like mentally is where I was like, okay, I've seen this number repeating a lot and this is exactly what I'm aiming for, but the account is still up. So regardless of the losses, regardless of the wins, everything just remains the same. More importantly though, anyhow, this is the situation. I can come back and fill you in on this trade once we get to another area of interest. Either this price comes back up, tags me into the trade on the personal, or go straight up to stop loss, or it just go straight down to take profit, or tag me and then go down to take profit. You never know what could happen, and I'm just gonna let price do what it gotta do. You see, the time I decide to not record the screen is the time where price goes straight to take profit. That's crazy, ain't it? That's crazy work. But hey, what is it? 19th still. Yeah, Tuesday the 19th of August. And we just won that trade. That's cool, man. Before I show you is the P&L for that trade, I was risking about, it was $49 and I ended up closing 105, which was just a little bit shorter than my actual take profit because I closed it manually. However, I had alerts on the screen and I was here present at the chart, and from the time I see it actually tip my take profit, I go over on the trading terminal, the Seek fund, click that X, close that trade. I'm gonna show you the P&L so far, actually since I got this account, and for the week, because this is the second trade that we take into the week. And yeah, I'm just showing you the power of the 1 to 2 and keeping everything simple and everything as consistent as you possibly can. So let me go into that. So real quick, before we go over to the account, let me just check the stats for the week according to the journal. That would just be the 18th and the 19th. So I had 1 loss and 1 win. But if we pay attention to the month of August so far, it has been 1, 2, 3, 4 W's, and from August that would be 1, 2, 3 L's. So 3 L's and 4 W's, bro. But let me go over to the actual account so we can see if this data is reflected there. It should be up 350 pips for the month of August, right? So when we come over here now, we have 8 pages. This is the 10K. Yeah, this is the 10K flash account from SeekPath. So let's go all the way to the beginning from 5 to 8. So this first trade was placed on the 8th of August. So even though I placed trades on the 1st all the way to the 19th of August thus far, I only started placing trades on this account from the 8th. So if we count the 8th, I've had 1, 2, 3 losses and 2 wins. So let's see, with 3 losses and 2 wins on this account, if I could still be profitable, right? That means I lost 70 and 71 40, and 70, that is what, 210? Yeah. And I only won 2 trades, which I still should be up by 70 pips, because 140 and 140 280, and 280 minus 210, you got 70 pips left. So we should see that being reflected on the account. And when we come over here for the first trade, it was, well, I did buy. I remember this first trade opened by mistake because I wanted to open it as a buy limit instead, but I then opened 2 other buy positions later in the day at the position that I wanted it to open, and that was a loss. So the first day was put down as a loss. Even though I technically made money on this day, it's still a loss because I kind of broke my rules and it was a mistake, so I can't really use in my data. So because I'm trying to avoid and that type of stuff didn't repeat. So yeah. Now, thankfully, it was a small mistake, and it was a mistake in the favor. So I guess you could minus this $32 from the overall P&L, and we would see where we actually are. So when it comes to the first day, when we look at the date here, 08, all these trades were placed on the 8th. Then the second trade was placed on the 13th. When we go back over to the journal, we'll see that the trade placed on the 13th was a W for 140. So I got $84 after that one. That was the first good trade on the account, like according to risk and everything else. Then we had another trade on the 14th, which was the 2 positions, one at $36 loss, basically $37 and $15, bringing the total loss to around $50, which was a little bit more than what I risked on the first trade. But keep in mind that I'm risking based on a percentage, so as the account balance grows, then the number value in risk is gonna grow, but the percentage remains the same. So yeah, I risked around $50 for that one, and it was a loss. The journal should reflect that on the 14th. Yes, we took an L, and then when we go back to the web terminal, we'll see that on the 19th we also took an L, which was a buy trade. If we just go back to our journal, we'll see here on the 18th that was a bearish reversal, buy along, and that was an L. However, on the 9th, that was an L taken on the 18th, sorry. So it closed on the 19th, which was around the morning time. I remember this, it was this morning it closed. So that was a trade that we took yesterday, and here we are on today's trade, closing out for $106. And so because I manually closed this trade, I manually closed it for a little bit more than what we should be getting. I honestly can't remember how much was the risk. So I've placed 5 trades on this account thus far. I've had it for around 12 or 13 days now, and we're up. Even though we took 3 losses and 2 wins, I really can't stress this enough. Keep your risk constant, bro. Like, keep your RR constant, bro. Don't be switching RRs depending on like the trade. If you're risking 70 points, risk 70 points. If you're risking 100, risk 100, or 50 or 30, whatever you back tested and seen that works for you, risk it for every single soul in trade for that month and see what your results are. Let me see. And see if it's a good fit for you, because the whole bringing stop loss, no, the whole fixed risk, I honestly was against it for a very, very, very long time. So I ain't knocking anybody that has put this stop loss at like recent highs or swing highs or lows or anything. It's just what works for you, man. But hey, that can be it for this part of the video. It's Tuesday. I ain't want to make this too long, so I'll catch you tomorrow when we potentially find another trade or still show up and do the same thing. What these motor scraps, bro? Hey, I ain't a kid, right? Wow, that's even more crazy. But I just got home, Nick Cameron, like Philly Allen. It's Wednesday. Jesus. It's Wednesday, 12 minutes after 10 in the AM, and I actually have a trade on US 30. But it's blackout. Place hot. I don't know if you can tell that I'm sweating. And I'm in this trade on US 30 that just went deep down in profit and now going straight back up to entry, which is also crazy. And I'm drinking a tea. Yeah, so I'm gonna get back to that. And now you know, and just now you can see the results of this trade. So, yeah, jeez, yeah, bro. It is Friday, the end of the week, last day, and this week run out so far. It's Friday? No, it's not Friday, it's Thursday. It's just run so quick, buddy. But hey, we have a trade, and I was meaning to bring this in as a buy limit, but price just came down, as you can see there, and activated the trade. So yeah, we in this one viewing it on the 15th, and I should be viewing it on the hourly, but regardless, I'm going to come back and give you an update once this price does what it has to do. But this is the trade. This is the trade idea so far, and this is how it's looking. So we're back, and I don't even know what to tell you all this, but we lost the trade. But here's the thing, it's not about losing this trade, but again, the price took the stop loss and going right back up. It's like, I prefer to be wrong, but I don't like these little tip stop loss and then going in the direction, but it's like, why? Why are that pump price? It's like, this whole week, we had one win yesterday. By the way, yesterday, price hit TP on TradingView, but did not hit it on MetaTrader 5, MT5. It's just, this is the first. Let me just show you the winner. This was the first trade that I took. I gave you that update. This one here, you see, it went all the way down. It tipped take profit. Right here, as you can see, the parameters remain the same. Par to 4,755, stop loss, par to 4,966. If you could go back in the video, you'll see this is the exact same parameters. But on MT5, it did not. It was like about half a pip away and reversed all the way to stop loss. It definitely hit the stop loss though. Then I entered the second trade that came close to stop loss and then went in profit a little bit. And this is the thing about it. After taking me out, dilly and the dally, but went all the way down to TP, bro. All the way down there. And let me go a little bit back in the week. This is Tuesday. Tuesday we had a win. Oh boy, thank God. Like I don't forget about it. How it's clouded, bro. It's clouded this week. And here we have Monday. Monday was like kind kind of the only one where I'm proud of. Like, I lose this one. Like, it didn't just take me here and go back up. It give this crazy ass wick. This is not me alone. When it comes down to it, I just ain't want to be alone in a sense. You know, I know other people stop loss get taken. I ain't mean it like that. I ain't mean it like that. But if you stop loss get taken, then bro, it's all the way. It's just, I want to be alone and be so stupidly wrong and still right at the same time. So anyways, this is the situation for the week. So I'm down 140 points for the week. And on the 10K flash account, I'm actually now down 1% since I took those 2 L's yesterday. It didn't actually take profit on the prop firm, but that's my fault because I actually didn't set a take profit on the prop firm. So mistakes happen, you know. In a sense, it's not a mistake because I was there at the chart and waiting for it to go over that take profit zone. It didn't do that, and I wanted to see more profit. So on the prop firm side, that was my fault. So we're down 1% in total on the 10K. And yeah, I'm just gonna update you from here on. I was thinking about ending the video because it's getting a bit long, but let me hold out and see what happens. Oh, Guyana, I am the very best at the Guyanese babu. You are the very best at the Guyanese babu. We back. It's Friday, the last day in the week. Hope you're doing well. Hope somebody tell you they love you this morning because the charts don't. But I don't actually have a trade. It's before 9 a.m. It's actually 20 minutes after 8 in the a.m. And I've just been like back testing, going through some of the trades that I placed on the Forex pairs. Not indices, not US 30, not NAS 100, but actual Forex pairs. And the results are actually good. Obviously 1 and 2 losses must happen, but I'm going to create a separate video where we touch on Forex. But for right now, just know that Forex gonna be something that I start looking at because in indices I don't find that much trades, which I am very much okay with just sticking to that strategy, sticking to all the principles that I believe in the indices. Once I find a trade that is enough confirmation, then I'm going to take it. If not, then I don't have a trade. Here's the thing though, days when I don't have a trade doesn't mean that I can't still be making money from trading. It doesn't mean that I would be rushing the process or rushing trades on other pairs, but it just means that the specific pair that I look for does not have any trades for the day. So let's see how that works. For now, I actually don't have any trades, but I thought I should open the camera and just say what's up, you know? Yeah, today is gonna be a good day. Today, Friday, is gonna be the day that we actually get to close the week positive because so far we're actually down 70 points for the week. So 70 or 140? 1 out of 32. One win is going to clear that up. If we down 70, then we're gonna be up 70. If we down 140, then we're gonna be break even for the week once we have a win today. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna come back and fill you in once I get a trade. If I get the trade. If not, then hey. Okay, alright, so I'm back. It's still Friday, just a couple minutes later, maybe an hour or so after. But based on this price action there on the chart, I don't know if Powell was speaking or if he was shouting. But yeah, what's going on with all of this here? We ain't got no trades. Based on my strategy, based on the confirmations and the setup that I look for, I ain't got no trades today. With all of this, this is the type of conditions that I just stay out of, and all of the peers that I'm watching at, probably every single peer right now is going crazy. So we're just gonna sit this one out, guys, and accept the loss for the week, which is completely fine with me. I am thinking about really looking for a trade today because I don't want to end the week negative, but at the same time, these things have to happen, bro, and it's not a short-term thing. For the past, for July and for August thus far, every single solar week, I've actually ended positive since going back to the basics and just using the strategy at its core, the way I started in the beginning. It's really and truly a long-term thing. Even though every week I'm ending positive, 1 and 2 weeks ago I expect to not end positive because the back testing did show that 1 and 2 weeks I won't be positive. But at the end of the month, we're up. Currently, we're for the month of August. I have to check that back. But I think we up over 200 pips. So 1 week down is still just a little slight pullback in the overall grand scheme of things. I'm 1% down on the 10K flash account from SigPath. But I started that account mid-August, kind of around the 8th or 10th of August. So I didn't actually get to place all the trades that I placed in July or the beginning of August on this account. But still, it's still floating. I've taken so many trades and I'm only 1% down, and I'm risking about 0.5% per trade. So, and I've taken at least 8 trades. So that's good results, honestly. It's just I started trading on the account when I'm taking a bit more losses, but that's completely fine. Anyways, I edited this video and I realized that it's very long already. So since I'm not going to be taking any more trades and it's already Friday, why not just, call it George and we go about our business. You and I both got other things to do, but I really appreciate you making it this far into the video. If you already did that, then please drop a subscribe for your buy, tap the like button, and comment something that you would want to see in the next video, or that you learned from this video, or something that I could improve on, Appreciate all the constructive criticism and tips, but that's gonna be it for now, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. Peace.